Carol.fahy here, keeping it real in real estate, putting the EXP in expert. I wanted to talk to you today about hard conversations and why it's important that you know how to have them. I think some people get into real estate and they think, this is going to be an easy job, right? They think, oh, there's nothing to it, man. You just show them a house and you write an offer and it gets accepted and you go to the table. That could not be further from the truth. The fact of the matter is, you're going to have a lot of hard conversations with your clients as you're going through this process. The first thing is you have to know it is a lot of work to be a realtor. And in order for you to really be successful, there are several things that you need to really know how to do. And for me, high on that list is having hard conversations. So what do I mean by hard conversations? Okay, so let's say you have a client who wants to sell their house. And you've ran the comps in the area, and what that means is you've looked at other homes in the area near theirs for sale, and you've compared them to their home, and you really understand that this house, I'm going to pick a number, can sell for $300,000. You're sitting down with a client, and the client says, well, no, I want $400,000 for my house. Well, you are now going to be confronted with a hard conversation because you have to explain to this person that they're never going to get $400,000 for that house in a $300,000 market. Because above everything else, you then have to get an appraisal from the bank. And guess what? If that house doesn't appraise, the person trying to purchase that house isn't getting the loan. So that's just one example of a hard conversation. You have to be able to sit down and be honest with your client. Don't be a yes man. There's enough yes men in the world. We don't need any more yes men. Wrong word. What clients who are trying to purchase real estate or sell real estate need is somebody who's going to be honest with them, who's going to be able to talk to them and have those hard conversations without being fearful about it. You have to be able to do that as a realtor. Having the hard conversation doesn't mean that you're not going to get the client. In fact, I have found 90% of my clients work with me because I am honest with them to a degree that no other agent has been. Because generally they are talking to a couple of agents. But because I'm willing to have the hard conversation and really be honest with them and roll with them, like this, this is the biggest decision of somebody's life. And they're looking to you as the professional to help them down this road. Do you think Bryan Casella doesn't know how to have a hard conversation with his client and explain to his client the truth of the matter? Do you think he doesn't come to the table with facts about how we arrived at whatever the information is that we're sharing with the client? It's so important that you're able to have those candid conversations. So I highly recommend get in front of a mirror, practice with your BFF, practice with each other. But you got to find a role play partner. You've got to do something, make the adjustments necessary so that you can really get good at having the hard conversations. You don't have to be rude. I'm not saying be ignorant. I'm saying be able to tactfully deliver the information to your client in a way that it makes sense and that it's actually the truth. Because if you're just going to stand there and go, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. You're doing a lot of work for nothing because you're never going to sell that property or you're never going to be able to help that client buy a property. It's not going to happen. Yes men don't make money. There are so many top performing realtors across the country. I bet you if you contact any one of them, they're all going to tell you the same thing. Hard conversations are part of the deal. And if you can't do them, you need to get out. So I really, really, really hope that you will take this advice, start learning how to have those hard conversations. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. My name's Carol.fahy. If you have any referrals, I'm in the state of Delaware. Please feel free to hit me up, drop me a DM. I'll definitely get back to you. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button. So as we're moving through and I'm bringing more updates, you'll get notified.